I mean, planning, I don't have a whole lot of planning going on. A lot of it is just discovery. So it started with the idea of the atmosphere, like the stars in the night. I read into constellations in Australia, and from there it was just a discovery. So I knew that I wanted more species in this world, whereas like a Never Comes to Rise is just humans and fae, and the stars are dying in the Nightfall trilogy. I wanted to have more species, so then I started thinking of what if we had fae and then vampires, who are the terrorizers of the society known as so far. And then when I had the vampires, I started thinking, well, you have one type of vampire everybody knows, which is the blood drinking kind. And I wanted to expand on that as well. So I ended up with vampires that drink blood, that consume souls, that can walk in the daylight, that can't walk in the daylight. Some have wings, some don't. So there's a lot of lore there. And while the Nightfall trilogy is going to be focused on Night and Astrea's story, the world just is so large that there's potential for just more exploration. The Fae in this world as well have different quirks. So I was just, yeah, as I wrote, just more things develop in this world that has made it quite big.
Okay, so am I reading something into this? Maybe there's going to be a spin off series or something at some point?
I mean, I think there's definitely open doors. There's mentions of the Guardians, which raised Astrea at one point, and you touch upon more of those in books 2 and 3. So, I have ideas floating around, because Astrea was raised by these six Guardians who were one of every species in the world, every vampire. So I think it'd be really interesting to potentially do spin-offs with those dynamics. In the age before Astrea, the species were all at war and had these differences towards each other, how they all came together, and then these six were chosen to raise Astrea. So there's just a lot of lore that we probably won't get a lot of in the core Nightfall trilogy that I think would be really fun to explore and give readers just extra kernels of that world and how Astrea could be as well.